First question.
Hey, bud. They make 28 shots in the game, 18 from the three-point line. That means 10 2-pointers. Just what do you think of your defense at the rim?
Yeah, the activity everywhere was good. Giannis, Brooke, Bobby, those guys, really having to do both. They got to play the paint. They got to play the three-point line. Our guards got to do the same thing. Our guards got to limit penetration, limit opportunities. So, I think defensively, the guys, the edge, the focus was appropriate. Now we just got to do it again. Coming back on Tuesday.
I believe that's the second postseason triple-double for Giannis. What do you think of his patience and maturity in that first half?
Yeah, good. I think the word, one of the words, the patience, just keep working, keep reading the defense. The spacing around him's got to be great. We got to give him outlets. He just keeps reading the game, and sometimes it's scoring, sometimes it's sharing it. He knows he's got to do both.
That alley-oop to himself that Giannis had. What kind of stands out to you on a play like that?
Yeah, nobody just that's just pure talent, just pure instinct. He's a great player. He does things that are unique and special and timely. So yeah, that's one of those plays where you just you're happy he's on our side.
And then you coming into the game, that you kind of plan to play Giannis, you resting him very shortly. He was kind of on the bench for like a minute or less than that there. Were you plan to play him as much as you did to start off? And was that a product of Drew's foul trouble early on? Kind of what was the game plan there?
A little bit of both, but Drew's early foul trouble definitely kind of had an impact on the early rotations. And so, he played a lot. It was good to see him, play through that and be able to withstand kind of what it takes, for him defensively, offensively to play big minutes. So, but it kind of, the ball got going that direction with the early foul trouble with Drew.
But speaking of foul trouble, it seems like they started to collect with your bigs toward the end of the third quarter. How did that affect your rotation in lineup and how your substitution patterns?
Yeah, I mean, it's the playoffs. You just have to be ready to, put your best teams out there, your best players out there as much as possible. And yeah, I mean, all that stuff went out the window pretty quickly. But I thought Brooke really gave us a stretch there where I think he was playing with 4 small guys because Giannis had a little bit of foul trouble. Bobby had a little bit of foul trouble. And, Javon Carter with that group just, really good tonight. And so, I think the ability to play both ways, we got to be good when we're big. We got to be good when we're just kind of regular and good when we downsize. And that's the challenge for our team. And we got to keep working and getting better at all 3 of them.
Mike, just a quick follow on that. For Giannis, I mean, 3 of those fouls were loose ball or way away from, I mean, is that one of those where maybe after the fact, I don't know if that's a frustration thing for him, or is that one of those where maybe going forward, it's like maybe not try that? I don't know if that's the right phrase.
Yeah, I think it's just, be a little bit smarter. I think it's good for Giannis to experience this. I think, we'll just look at it with him individually, talk about it a little bit individually. But you don't want to take away him playing hard. You don't want to take him competing. But, I think as a team and individually, we got to compete, but we got to, be disciplined and smart in how we compete. And he's very capable. In some ways, I think learning from today and not picking up some of those could be good for us going forward.
I mean, Brooke, 6 points, but 10 rebounds. Bobby and Giannis each with doubles as well. How important was it for those 3 specifically to have that kind of presence on the glass if they're going to each 1 or 2 in that together most of the game?
Yeah, no, I mean, we felt like the offensive rebounding, was something that they'd had success with, that, can swing games, and everybody's working so hard defensively. It's hard to get good looks. It's hard to get good shots. And, when you can finish a possession with the rebound that's, you're not done until you do that. So, Brooke, Bobby, Giannis, those guys got to keep working. Our guards got to, they can't just assume. There's like, 1 or 2 in my mind where our guards are leaking out, and we want to play fast, but you can't play fast till you get the ball.
What do you say to Giannis to remind him of that patience? Because when he's missing driving layups, that's not typical for him. They've got a great defense, though. You're on the road. What do you do to kind of bring him back to being grounded?
Yeah, just tell him to keep attacking, and also, just keep his focus on the defensive end, make things happen on that end, and things will happen for him when on his drives and on his attacks. And I think as the game went, he was rewarded more and more. And, I think he'll be better going into the second game.
Brooke talked about the other day that he's going to treat every game as a learning experience. That you guys did last year. Hostile environments and foul trouble. What did you learn after this game about the series?
Yeah, I mean, we'll go look at the film, and there's all kinds of stuff to look and learn. And both teams, this is going to be a competitive series. It's going to be a tough series, and today was very much like that. That's what we expect for this series. A lot of respect for them and what they're capable of, and we got to prepare. We got to look at where we can be better, and expect them to be their best on Tuesday.
Drew hits a number of big shots during that game. Just the moments where the Celtics are coming back, and then he finds either a float or a three, whatever it may be. Just what did you see from him tonight?
Yeah, kind of a little bit disjointed game. We talked about the early fouls a little bit. Even though he'd hit, I think 1 or 2 shots early in the game. And again, I think he can, I think, play even a little bit better. But his ability to make timely shots, get to the basket and finish, get to the mid range and finish. It's just that's what we need from him. It's he's a great player, and he's just doing and trying to get to his spots. All right, thank you guys.